All right. Hello, everybody. Very good evening and welcome to Vaidya Chess Hub. And I am sure, absolutely sure, that everybody is excited about the tournament that is going to begin tomorrow. And that is why, well, we'll continue our good work and we are going to play some rapid games in this particular session. The time control will be 7 plus 3, and I will only play 7 plus 3 games as demo games. I'm not accepting any challenges. Let's see what people are saying in the chat. Well, Saumitra says is very excited about tomorrow. Well, everybody is here on time today and I'm very happy. Well, I told you earlier as well what we are going to do today in addition to those games is that we will do a trial of the random name calling thing. Now, I'm sure that all of you probably know what I'm talking about. Now, today, well, of course, before we go ahead, I've already wished everyone a happy Ram Navami. This is very special for all Indians, and well, we'll hope and we'll pray that we all we come out of this COVID-19 pandemic soon. All right, lots to learn from Lord Rama's life, and if it is possible, those who understand Marathi should go ahead and read from my blog. It is ameyasir.blogspot.com. Let me know if you know about this, ameyasir.blogspot.com. If you understand Marathi, go ahead and read today's post. Meanwhile, we were talking about the random name calling here. So what we are going to do is that at times now we have reached that stage where the live stream is only for an hour and there are so many people who are wishful of playing. We will let the selection be random. And so to that effect, what I intend to do is we have a software for random name calling in place. We will do the trial today. And so it will generate the name. So we will do that today in today's session. Let's see what people are saying before we start off with the first game. 7 plus 3 rapid. And the thing is, Saumitra, don't worry, Saumitra, I didn't take that seriously at all yesterday. Yes. By the way, in the candidates tournament today, there was something very special. The game was, I believe that Grishchuk was playing the French defense with black. E4, E6, D4, D5, knight C3, knight F6, E5. And then the game continued with the pyramid kind of pawn structure, which I prefer with black. It's D4 or D5 thing. But you had this structure, and clearly that's the last I saw. Then later I had work and I had to prepare for this tournament. That's the one game that is probably creating great interest because there are a lot of tactical possibilities and don't know whether white will castle. Well, as of now, I don't know because that's the last I saw. So you can tell me. And I think Grishchuk is probably doing this because he wants to just go for a win. The winning is important. You finish third, fourth, then it doesn't matter really. You have to win. And for the juniors, well, this is the candidates tournament that we're talking about. So basically, just to let you know, what is the candidates tournament? This tournament decides who will challenge the world champion for the world, in the world championship that will happen. So that's why it's rightly called the candidates tournament. So the winner of the candidates tournament becomes the challenger. Just let me know if you have understood this, and this tournament is called the candidates tournament. Yes, the second place does matter. Of course, in the absence of the first player, the winner, then the second player does matter. However, Grishchuk, I think, just wants to be there at the top. He has been winning a lot of tournaments, but well, this is probably the game where he will have to showcase and put his best show. All right, people, 7 plus 3. Let's get started with this. Yesterday, both the games were good wins for us, and later we did some tactics. Let's go ahead and find an opponent for us. 7 plus 3 is the time control. I'm making it clear, guys, that the logic is not just win or loss. It is to be comfortable with this time control. So this will be the third day in a row when we are doing this. So let me know if you are enjoying this, okay? Computer is searching for a good opponent. Hmm. The Steinitz French variation. All right. Yeah, well, we have a game with us now. We are playing with the white pieces. Let's see. Our opponent is rated 2135, and that's the Perk defense. So if you remember a few days ago, C6 was the move that was played. If you remember, okay? This is much the main line now that our opponent is playing, and I like that. This is the main line. That is awesome. So let's see now. Shall I play? There are good candidate moves here. Knight to f3 is good. Bishop to e3 looks good. F4, tempting, but yeah, it is tempting. Knights before the bishops, they say. Yeah, they say knights before the bishop. So knight f3, f4 is tempting because in the Perk defense is very, sorry, it's very clear what black wants to do. But then doesn't it weaken our king side? Let's go systematic with knight f3. Nothing much to worry as of now, at least. Where does this bishop go? E2. No, bishop c4 looks perfectly fine for now. Okay, he will castle. So will we. Now our opponent's rating is 2135 and he mostly plays blitz and rapids, 1700 rapid games and 230 rapid games. It does play chess 960 a little bit. Well, he could have gone for this now. Wonder if that was one of the possibilities. Okay, now I think I'd like to play with initiative here. Does that count? If you play this, it takes, we'll take. Yeah, let's do that. We are going to stop this because we'll take here first. So I think now he takes. The main question is after he takes whether we take back with the knight or with the pawn. I mean, how do we want to make the recapture? We are not worried about queen takes d1 here because it's rook takes d1. So okay, so he's gone back. He's decided to retreat, which is something strange. I had not anticipated that. Let me be very honest about it. Not anticipated that. And now the main question is, do we want to play this move, f7 for rook and pawn, or we want to play queen e2, but then we are risking this pawn push? Surely. But that would mean that his knight is constantly on the move. So if at all anything, we can go ahead and encourage that, right? Yeah, we could do that. To take is a mistake, they say. Yeah, I won't take. Let's see what he wants to do. Maybe he wants to push this pawn. We are 4 minutes 28 seconds and he is 6 minutes 30. Okay, so clearly now he wants to just start pressurizing. And is it good to just occupy this? Maybe this. Seems better. I don't know. For some reason, I think this is better. I'd like to keep this. Yeah, so he has closed that. And now he thinks that our bishop is of no use there. Could be the case, I don't know. Let's force some issues. This will be bad for him, that is structurally. I don't know. Maybe queen d2 next and bishop h6. Oh, I am happy he's done that. I am happy he has done that. Clearly looks like a fellow who doesn't really care for the pawn structures all that much. Doesn't look like it. Okay, what do you call that? Question to the bishop? Clearly? Surely. Can't go back, right? That's a bishop trap, right? Yeah, can't go back. Now, this is always in line of fire here. The bishop is pinned. If I take here, it's pinned. By the way, now I have, of course, I can take with the pawn. There's no doubt about that. Can I do this and set up a discovered threat later? This pawn is pinned, by the way. And now bishop takes doesn't work because of rook takes pawn. Safe there. Maybe knight takes pawn and there is discovered attack. Oh, so he rightly did that. Can that still not be the case? I have to get rid of the spin for sure. Can't tolerate that for long. How about this? Some sacrifice somewhere. Huh? He doesn't have this, right? Oh, he has that. He has that. Very much so. If he pushes there. Okay, so now I think I have to do this. I could have gone here. I wonder. Do I go with my knight? Maybe this way. What's he up to? I think this would be the way to go for my knight. Let's attack his queen. Guys, 2 minutes. The time is ticking for us. Thinking about 2 moves here. Let's play this first. Let's see if we are able to do this. If we are able to do this, very important. If we are able to do this. Okay. Supported twice. Attacked twice. Can go. I'm going here. Probably want to go here. Wouldn't this be great for my knight? This square here. Dream square. Imagine you just put the knight there on d6. Awesome. Okay. Let's do this and attack the knight first. Can we do that? Surely can. Then maybe this. We don't want to fall that far back in the game, by the way. Now this clearly is not a great knight position. I don't know. This knight a7 can be the move, but we are of course very much down on time. No doubt about that. He has like almost 4 times the time that we have. 4 times the time that we have. What's up? So knight to h6 check. Do I get the bishop for my knight? What happens there? Or do I push the pawn? Can I push the pawn? Can I push this pawn? I can push the. What's the idea of doing that? By the way, it just got out of. I don't know. Maybe I will do this and then this. Oh, he took there. This will be bad for him, right? No. Okay, I can do this and then maybe do this. No? Yeah? What? Does that matter? Something here? Ever? I'm going here. You want to give the rook for that? Okay, now I know what this is all about. I think I should take the square first. Maybe attack the rook first. Maybe that rook is goner. Maybe. Take with the queen? What? Take with the queen, right? The rook is trapped, right? The only issue here is time. I think we're playing well here. We have the bishop pair. Now we have the exchange. Against 2135. That was a very good performance. Pardon the fact that we are terribly down on time. If you ask me, I'm happy with this game. Very happy with this game. I think now that definitely would have told you 100% it would have, you know, taught you the importance of planning. Yeah, we are down on time, yeah, but then at least we're playing good chess. At some stage, this mate, some stage, maybe rook here, but I don't care about that because this is happening now. Even if he plays this, well, how's that good? I don't know. I'm doing this, but okay. So this now. Okay, wait a minute. All I have to do is, yeah, this pawn is here. Okay, so this is the threat, and it cannot go anywhere. I don't think so. Good game, I must say. Well, he had to do that. He had to do that. Okay, so bishop check. Can we have a draw here at least? Do we get a draw here? No. or even a draw. I don't know. I'll just check. Good game. The execution of time could have been a little better. Mate here? I don't know. No idea. What's clearly happening here? What? What? Suddenly I'm giving him something to. Oh, this is good. Yeah, this check was important. This check is a lifesaver check because otherwise he had this. Oh yes, but isn't this mate? Wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa! The time, guys. Yeah, I had to do that. Okay. No. Hmm. Okay, we can resign now. Good game though. That was fantastic. I hope you enjoyed that. What an attack, and this is nice. Okay. This is fantastic stuff with initiative and tempo. Now, what happened is, I believe that we suffered only due to time pressure here. I think we had a solid attack going on. This bishop f6 was just awesome. Now, let's see at this stage, we are going to analyze this. This is important. Yes, the pawn push was so good. Yeah, this was all perfect. Oh, but here all the computer wanted was for us to maybe go this way. I don't know. We took there. It was still good for us. Or maybe queen. Even that is good. Oh, where did we falter then? Oh, here maybe. He wants that knight pushed first. The computer, what we did later, he wants this pawn pushed first. Guys, we are at plus 7.7 here against 2-1. 2-1 what? 2-1? 2-1-3-5. I'm really happy with the way we have played. Yes, yes, we could not convert the time. And I believe I like this idea. Again, we were plus 7 up here. Oh, look at how bad this check is according to the computer. So this is what can happen. Look at that. This can definitely go in our highlight package. What say, guys? This can. And no, this is the highlight package. I'm saying this. The highlight package from plus 8.3. Now the computer, look at your screens properly. Plus 8.3, and clearly we were down now here on time. This check makes it 0. That's it. 0. No chance after that. Computer says enough. All that advantage is gone. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Plus 8.3. Plus 8.3. And now it is 0. And now computer still gives us a little advantage, but not after this. He says that now, okay, now I think this is minus 8.5 after we gave that pawn away. We had a very good attack going, should have really crashed onto these squares. After this knight moves, I thought I had a good check here, but yeah. Look at what an unusual shelter. Talking of pawn change today, whether that is candidates or what, I don't know, but yeah, sure, something about the pawns today. Something about the pawns today. All right, guys, thank you so much. Okay, good. Now what we will do is, here is what we are going to do. We will play one more game, no doubt about that, at least. Now, we will go ahead and do that activity. So what I have done is I have selected some names. Okay, and we will see if that random name calling goes well, because what we will do is we'll just, and by the way, the same name won't be picked again. It's similar to the wheel thing that we did for the seeds allotment. So let us go ahead and quickly do that, guys. Let's quickly do that. We want to go ahead and do the yeah, this is what I want to do. So if you look at this, you have Chinmay, Vihang, Yatharth, Namish, Pragya, Mohe, Ritesh, Rupak, Kavish, Avdut. Well, it's a drop down. You have a huge list there. So let's say start it from Jay, Saumitra, Arya, Chinmay starts up. It's a drop down. Now this is just a sample. I'm making it very clear. This is just a sample. And now let us go ahead and see. Hey, hello, Deepak Patil is here. I think Deepak Patil was the one who probably was playing with the ID Meeps there. I think you are the one with that Meeps ID whom I played that Alakine defense a few days ago. All right, so no, don't worry, Soumitra, that happens. And that could have happened from at any stage because the opponent was also playing well. He has my respects. Okay, so now let's do this. So let's say we are going to now click on choose. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. And you have Yatharth's name being called. So what that would have meant is, okay, that would have meant that I would have played with Yatharth. Now instead of the name, here is how it's done. Instead of the name, we could have Yatharth's ID that will pop up, and just then we could just cut copy and then go on with it. We are going to call at least 4 to 5 new names. Let's see in the chat, guys, if we can predict this. I mean, the algorithm is definitely something that is unpredictable, but let's see. Okay, with all the names that you saw, this is nice. Okay, let's see now. I'm going to call a name here. Again, random. I don't have any control over it. This is just as random as the numbers that you got, how you were allotted your seed numbers. By the way, Yatharth won't come again. That's it. Next one is Kavish. Now, I believe if there is anybody who is really happy is Kavish, because normally he comes, but yeah, Kavish, let this be said that you have to be there in the chat, because I'll pick up the names from the chat and then put in this program, so that I get to choose the name. Please remember that. You have to be there in the chat first. So if you were there right from the start, this was it. This was it, my man. This was it. Okay. How about, one more name? Tell me what you think about it, guys. Okay. Grant Tutekar is typing his ID. I don't know why. He thinks that I'm going to do it now. No, I'm not doing it now. He's just taking some random names. Guys, watch the animation. You'll love that. Oh, the monitor! Is the monitor with us? Yeah, is the monitor with us? Maybe we can also associate some kind of sound with that. Some chiming sound for the selection, maybe. I don't know. If the monitor is here, sure. You just got selected for a game there. Kavish is saying hi now. I hope he was there when it really mattered. Okay. One more and then we can go back to our game. Let's see who's going to be the last one. Rupak. The algorithm is really it makes it very difficult. It's not predictable at all. I tried doing this many times, guys. Before I thought of introducing it to you, I tried the permutation combinations and it's really unpredictable and it's nice. It's kind of the same thing that applies for the dice roll. It's fantastic. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. So next time we play a game, we are going to use this thing. Okay. Yes, Kavish says that he is always there. He's watching us on TV, so maybe he's not so active on the chat. Guys, one thing is for sure, when you are watching this on TV, it's far more entertaining. But thing is, you should be able to chat, especially when you come on this screen. Well, it's a great thing to watch it on TV. You can, stop the chat, live chat, and just enjoy this because we have a chat box anyway. This is really entertaining stuff. And now back to our game. Let's not forget, we have to play a game. So let's go ahead and find an opponent for ourselves. 7 plus 3 it is. The rabbit is ready. And yes, we lost 15 points to that last game, where we should have gotten 15 or if not more than that, because the player was 2-1-3-0. So maybe we could have gotten a lot more points. And we were winning from plus 8.3 to 0. in one move. How about that, guys? How about that? The Alaka in defense. I believe one mantra that I have shared with you is when you are playing an opening that you just know, then you should be quick with this. This is what I know, so there is no reason for me to waste any time here at all. This is just what you know. And exchanges, a lot of exchanges is allowed our queen there. Was playing very fast. I know this, but I doubt. Oh, this is good. This is good. This pawn in the center is good. Now I'm going to castle lock. So far, all theory. Some comments. So far, all theory, guys. F5 maybe. Some cases there is F5. Let's see now what he wants to play. Opposite side castling alert. Opposite side castling alert, guys. Very important. So it's the time where we are going for the jugular. He will also try to do something like that. How about this push here? Oh, I was always ready for this. Not worried, ready for this. This is good for black actually, this kind of attack. The only thing that we have to now consider is at what time do we start pushing the pawns? That's the kind of attack we hope. That's the kind of attack that we hope. By the way, guys, he's saying, I know the algorithm, all right. Now F5 makes more sense because F4 is the next move. Jay says he knows the algorithm. Okay. I can't chat but see chat on TV. Yes, Kavish, that's exactly what we were thinking. F5, F4. Where does this bishop go? Again, the one thing is for sure, what you would have realized now, what I must have played like 7 games or something. Now, whenever it is that you know the opening, see how much time is saved. Actually, no doubt about it. Yes, Soumitra, yes, definitely. Jay said that he knows the algorithm, but he's not a hacker. Although ethical hacker won't be a bad thing. What say, Jay? What's up with the blank chats, guys? Ooh, queen there. So someone is lining up for some attack. Now, please tell me I'm winning a pawn here. Surely, right? And then I push the pawn. No? Yeah? No? What? Comments? No? I don't know. At least the knight's protected. That's what I like. And it's attacking the queen. So c5 is no help. I'm taking the queen first. Okay, now there is this. What did he do? He wants to take there. I'm okay with that. Really? How can I be okay with that? Because I have this. I don't know. Next move is this. Takes you. Surely now this, right? Okay, so now a lot of things are happening. I'm going to take there. Maybe this thing. Just finally say, oh, I have this now. Guys, there are a lot of things I can do. First, this is tempting maybe. This pawn falls, but I have this. And this pawn is good. What's the bishop going to do? Nothing, right? The bishop can take here. For one move, let's just control our excitement, and then probably this is good. But then the queen is hanging. But of course, pawn takes, rook takes, knight takes, rook takes. Some calculation. Some calculation. Okay. Knight takes b2, rook takes d6, knight takes a4, rook takes d8, check. What? What just happened there? What just happened there? Piece. No, right? No. Now if I take this, again the same calculation. Guys, knight takes b2, we win a pawn. He takes our queen. We take his queen. I don't know. Will be 2 pawns up after that? 2 pawns up after that. What's it? We don't want to leave the aid of the attack. Anyway, this is nice. The temptation was avoided and we played a6. Again, when we analyze, it would be great for us to analyze if that a6 was a correct decision. And now g5 is waiting. Bishop to d6. We are a pawn up here, by the way. And this knight looks great. What's up with that? Now again, I don't want to win the pawn here. I'm more interested in this checkmate stopping now. Isn't it logical? But yeah. Yeah, surely. Very logical. Guys, there was a checkmate. Okay, that reminds me, I always wanted to say this. That, oh, what was that now? We take with the queen, we take with the rook. We take with the rook, right? Just tell me we take with the rook, right? No? Take with the queen. Yeah, we take with the queen. Here, we are waiting for the knight to move so that we can play here. Maybe he can go for this knight just because he doesn't like to see our knight on d3. I'm sure our opponent will not like that, like this site at all. Sure, he doesn't like that. I have no doubt about it. Does not like that one bit. They set up with the knight d3, pawn on e4. The pawn on b2 is hanging. But there's one more reason why pawn on b2 is not my focus or center of attraction. It's because he might have an open b file and attack, which I don't really appreciate or like. So. Okay, so he's going to win the pawn back and he's going to have a good life. No, can't allow that. Too much. Now, the main thing is this is attack twice, defended twice. That's not a problem. Yeah, we can do this. He cannot take the pawn. The knight's hanging in the background. This is forced now. Oh, that was forced. Now, this is interesting because I can now do this. Threaten. Threaten a lot of things. The first thing is not that my knight now is not pinned anymore. It's the best part. Also attacks everywhere. Queen really should struggle to keep pace with the running around she will have to do, because the queen is the only defender of the knight on e2. Let's see what's up with this. Again, we had two very good games. I like it when it happens. That's the soul of chess. That's the heart of chess. This is what you love the game for. Okay, this is why you love it. And now he takes there, so we are going to take. And what does he do after that? No idea. Can we double up? Can double up this way as well. Now that can't be so great because of this. And then this. That knight is pinned. Please tell me that knight is pinned. Yeah, the knight is pinned. What? He just gave that piece? Why? He could have defended that, right? Why is he doing that? No need. I don't know. Resign? Yeah, resignation it is. Swaroop with an interesting question. Well, I will like to answer that. That's exactly the point that I shall talk about. That's a very, very good question by Swaroop. Very, very good question. Now, I will play one more game probably, 7 plus 3, so that's coming up. But yeah, I will talk about this. Well, Swaroop, that's a very good question you ask. The thing is, from childhood, I've always enjoyed giving material. That's never my center of attraction, and that is never my focus. It can be bad at times. I'm making it very clear. That's why my draw percentages are very low. Very low. It's either way, it's a result. So the thing is, to develop this attack, I've always played in every time looking for a move that is forced. That's just as simple as it is. Looking at the moves that will involve something that is forced. Space is what I love. That's why I play e4, e5, d4. The open games is what I love. When there are closed games, positional maneuvering of pieces, that's not exactly my strong point. And that is nothing great. I accept that that is also an important aspect of chess, but I'm sadly not as great, as the other part. When it comes to the close positions, yeah, open positions is what I love. Anyway, shouldn't reveal so much. Okay, now we are going to take a 2 minute break. Give me a 2 minute break, and it will be a chat break. And in the chat, I will want you guys to talk about tournament for tomorrow. Let's have this chat break. All right, guys, the time is up. So it says. Hmm. Yes, guys, the format is double elimination. By the way, here is what it is. I did not watch the match, the IPL yesterday. That's what you're talking about in the chat. I did not watch it, but of course today is CSK, so I will definitely keep a close watch on that, the proceedings there. Now, I would like to talk about one particular memory about, me and Omkar sir have never actually played a game with each other, but I remember the time there was one memory that I would love to share. He was there for the lecture at the hub, and then it was, I think, still half an hour more or maybe 20 minutes were still there for the lecture to start. And then I logged in into the ID, and we were playing the bullet chess matches one by, turn by turn. So it was 1 minute plus zero, then he would play. And then I think at a stretch, we won over 10 games each, I believe. That was one memory that I have, because there was a lot of time. He comes from a far place to the hub, so he came in early, or maybe the trains were on time, running on time that day. I don't know what exactly happened, but he was early to the hub, and so we decided to while our time that way, and we played bullet games. And I win, he used to play, I used to play, and there were a lot of ideas that we had about we shared about our styles of play. That's when I realized how much playing styles also matter. Okay, it was an enjoyable experience. Hope that you appreciated this memory. Now, yes, everybody is excited about tomorrow's competition. There's no doubt about that. It's going to be very, very special. Alan, I hope now, by now you know what it is. And by the way, Kavish, whenever it is our tournament, now you can watch it on TV. No doubt you'll have nothing to chat, because the chat will be disabled. I hope you know that. The chat will be disabled, guys. We'll look for a new opponent here. And yes, you are absolutely right about it. We are 2005, and we've crossed 2000. We lost the first game, I believe, to 2-1. 3-5 rated. You have a game? Okay. So let's play. D4, knight to F6. And F3. Whoa, early F3. How is that? How is that? F5. That's new for me. That is new for me. Let's go D5. I've never played against this setup. There is a pawn sacrifice here. Quite strange. Very strange. So holding on to the pawn, would that be great? No, I don't know. What's up with this? Yes, no. Stops everything. Takes. Question is, what does it take here if I do this? Not very sure. Such an interesting. By the way, our opponent is a Leech's patron. Appreciate. Very, very, deep respect. Mention that in the chat as well. A Leech's patron. Awesome. Oh, now this is some decision to make here. Knight d6 does save both. The question is, what about aggression? We are a pawn up here. We definitely don't want just the bishop to go back. Want more than that. Knight takes, where does he go? But then, yeah, that won't be good. Plus he has his bishop here. Let's do this. I am not very sure, but yeah, let's do that. I have this thing. A little too much, don't you think? A little too much. Destroying the defender seems to be the strategy. Let's deal with this. So if you play this, I'm doing this. Oh, he did not take there. I'm surprised. Okay, he didn't do that. I'm surprised. He didn't do that. Can I do this then? If he's not doing that. I mean, if you are not doing that, then can I do that, sir? I anyway wanted to do this. Can I push this? This game is an absolute hodgepodge. What's up? Our opponent must have prepared and prepared and prepared this opening. Talk of opening preparations, huh? Talk of opening preparations. What's up? Do you want to take this one? Okay, so he's defended that now. He's defended that. Okay. I have this. No, I don't have that. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. The bishop. Look at these pieces. I'm not sure about that development though. Not sure. Absolutely, absolutely not sure. Halfway down on time. Oh yeah, nothing. The leech's patron's meaning is not known. Okay, one who donates money to leeches because leeches has such a beautiful, you know, playing platform that leeches, has provided to all of us. Now I say we go 2 pawns up here. Yeah? No. 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 Bishop takes, and he would have played this. My knight's moving. I don't know where. The question now is long castling or maybe, the rook simply to f8. Does the king stay on the center in the center for too long here? What happens? So anyway, now he's decided to attack the knight. He says enough is enough. Now for that, I have no doubt that I'm going to come back for sure. Maybe then go this way. Somehow I'm not comfortable with a king in the center. But whenever I look at this, yeah, sure. Chinmay with a nice comment in the chat says, I've prepared something special against Pragya. Pragya, be alert. He has gone through your games, Pragya. Well, I should have actually asked that. Maybe after this game, before we sum up and stop this live stream, bring it to a conclusion, I'd like to ask you guys about your preparation for tomorrow. Have you gone through what your opponent plays normally? What have you done exactly? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now, this is, I don't know. My opponent, I have all kinds of things here. Is this not a rook trap? I don't know. Yeah, so I was saying that probably later I will ask you about how you have prepared for tomorrow. Yeah, so we'll now get the exchange. Shall we play this? Let's take what we get here, okay? let's not let's not be overly aggressive and greedy. Okay, so now we have good attack going here from all places, corners. I think this looks great. Let's plan it a little bit. Can't do this because it's attacked twice. How about this move though? I like that. What did I just do? Oh no! Did I just? Oh! A dimension of my game that I've never understood. Oh, here is something for Swaroop. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. You get carried away like that. That's not good. See, never chat to students who are playing a game. Never. I gave a piece just like that. Just like that. Gave a piece. That's it. This surely could make a highlight package again. Some something to remember. Blocked it with the knight. Let's attack this more. I don't even know what this. I mean, this is crazy. How? Why? Who does that? Who does that? Crazy. Somehow, the only thing in this situation that works for us is full 200. Well, I think now he's playing with fire here. Yeah. My plan is to bring this here. Or maybe double this. Who knows? That bishop itself is hanging, right? Hmm. It is. This looks good. Boy, boy, boy. A nice situation. Yes, Jay is saying he has to leave. Yes, you can. You can, Jay. No problem, because it's just 4 minutes and we are going to just finish this game. That's all that I think we are going to do in this one. Let's just take here. Now, what can we do here? Well, attack the queen. Yeah, that's what we can do. Jay, all the best for tomorrow. And tomorrow, remember, the chat will be disabled. And all of you will have to start the games. Don't wait for me to say start. Just start at 6 o'clock. All the very best, guys, for tomorrow. The big day for us tomorrow. The knockout tournaments begin. Jay, do send the message, by the way. Did he just give the queen? Did he just give the queen? Well, this is some other kind of chess. Check here. What, even that doesn't work? Crazy. Let's do this. Okay, a check here first. I think that's better. Then I'll take. The bishop is badly pinned here. Doesn't matter. No, I think this is easy win now here. Looks like an easy win. Looks like. And I swear I don't want to mess this. I don't. I don't want to mess this, guys. No, I don't want to. Now, can I set up a mate here? Isn't this mate? Guys, please tell me that's mate. That's why I didn't take the bishop. That's mate, right? 17 seconds. Oh, he did do that. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Now, we are suddenly, I don't know why. Okay, that's a good game. By the way, now we are what? Rated what? 2-0? What's that? 2030? Yeah. Now we are 2030. And I would like to say that that has been an awesome performance. There's no doubt about that. And which means that we are going to go for an awesome token for us. It is 7-1, but I want to ask Mohit, what suddenly happened? What's up with the subscribers? We never worry about that. We just play and we just enjoy. And in any stream, have you ever heard me say, okay, if you do good work, well, people will know what to do. Why suddenly you think of that? I don't understand. Don't worry about that. Okay, now when what we probably will do before we end this stream is, A recap about what is going to happen tomorrow. 2 minutes, very quickly. We will start at 6. Jay will send a message in the morning. The others can watch it live on the channel, but the chat will be disabled, so there can be no prompting, no nothing. All 4 boards have been already set, and no draws are allowed. We'll have to play the full game. If there is a draw, then there will be a bullet game, 2+1 played. And if that also ends in a draw, well, then definitely we will go for an ultra bullet, because that will be the second time they have drawn, so deserves that. And then of course we will, after the tournament, go about our Google Meet and guest thing trials, and we'll have people coming in on the live stream for telling us more about their games. Or maybe if we can figure that out by the semi-final stage, then we can have the semi-finalists and finalists also with us. We will do all of that. Yes, so we will stop for now. And Vihang saying that the matches will start at 4:30. 4:30? What? Where did that come from? Vihang? 4:30? Somebody. Why? 4:30? No, the start at 6. Why is Vihang suddenly talking about 4:30? Please tell me in the chat, guys. It's 6 o'clock, guys, not 4:30. Just a quick clarification. Why 4:30? Did I ever say 16:30? It's always 1800, right? What's just the timing that Jay had messaged? Sure, the date is tomorrow. Alright, we will stop for now. Jay will send a message. You already know your seed numbers. All the best.